What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Stochastic on the Odd Shopper channel, coming to you with my top three prize picks for today. It is Wednesday, July 13th. Looking forward to this slate. 9 games in the evening window. That's what we're going to focus on. But hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Goes a long way for me on this video. Goes a long way for us here at the Odd Shopper channel as we continue to give you some of the best sports betting content and prize picks content in the entire industry. No doubt about it. Use promo code OSMO as well. I know the name changed to Stochastic, but it's still promo code OSMO. Look at that. It's in that top corner. Wait, my box is so far away from that box. You know what I'm saying, though. It says OSMO. Use that to get up to $100 free when you sign up over at PrizePicks Today. They'll just match you up to $100. That's great stuff. So use that today, and let's get to it because right off the bat, there's kind of two things that are very interesting about this slate, and I'm not sure how I want to attack it. But I'm going to talk through it here because pitcher fantasy score, there's Tony Gonsolin, 32.5. And I do agree that this is a little bit high for Gonsolin in St. Louis, 91 degrees. But I love this man, and I'm just going to be avoiding this play altogether. And I'm actually finding some way that I can like Tony Gonsolin, but not have to worry about the fantasy score, which, again, quality start, 90-ish pitches, St. Louis, matchup. I don't know. There's so many different things. As far as a projection goes, under a 32.5 would make sense there. But I actually think I like the Nolan Arenado under of 0.5 runs plus RBIs even more. And let's talk through this because, again, kind of weird for me to say, oh, well, I like the under of the one guy. I mean, it really just comes down to what Tony Gonsolin's strikeout rate has been this season, 24%. He is as elite as it gets, leads the MLB in terms of ERA. Can we expect a little negative regression there? Sure. 2.89 expected ERA compared to his 1.62 ERA. That's going to change. But in 16 starts this season, Tony Gonsolin has not given up more than 2 runs. So you're basically looking at Nolan Arenado. Is he one of the best hitters in this lineup? No doubt. Paul Goldschmidt won. I don't think there's any question about that. Arenado long-term, probably number 2, just over the course of his career, his sample size. Much better against lefties, but at the same time, still pretty serviceable here. This is just a big number when you look at a number of the sports books that have lines posted for his runs scored and RBIs, somewhere lingering on both in the plus 160 range. Now, of course, you're fading both the run and the RBI. If he hits a home run, he goes over on both of those, whatever. He only needs one. But I just think that if you're shorting this, your true odds are looking about like minus 150. I mean, the under of 0.5 runs scored over a DK right now is minus 195. So for context, I always try to go to the plus side just to really give me like what's that baseline going to be, like the over of it. We talk about it a lot in terms of home runs because obviously the under is always going to be drastically larger in terms of the gap between, how much plus money you're getting because people like to bet overs and that's just the way that it is. But this is just something that stands out to me as a really good under against Tony Gonsolin. He's just been nails. And I've been seeing a little bit of blasphemy on Twitter today from people saying that Tony Gonsolin's not nearly as good. And do I expect him to, again, have negative regression in terms of ERA? Absolutely. But he limits hitters to a 32.2% hard hit percentage, a 217 expected batting average, a 374 expected slugging, doesn't walk guys, a sub 7% walk rate. Everything lines up for him to succeed in this spot. So I think I've said enough. I think I've said my piece. The under of 0.5 runs plus RBIs for Nolan Arenado, my first play of the day. Oh, look at that. Eduardo Escobar hits a home run. That's great. Anyway, that's in the morning window. That doesn't matter, but that's good for me still for DFS. We had 2 total home runs here, and this is, what I'm going to be doing. Come on. I mean, we're playing Judge. We're just playing Judge. He's plus 195 to hit a home run today. Plus 205 for Stanton. I wish Stanton was in this mix because as I look at it right now, Rizzo, he's north of plus 300. LeMahieu's always north of plus 400 because he's not a home run hitter. But such is life. You can still get those backdoor possibilities if one of them hits a home run against Mike Minor. And you guys know what I like to do here as well. We'll just kind of put them all together now. Birds of a feather now. Total bases, minus 145, minus 135. Those are the 2 prevailing lines that I've found in that regard. But Mike Minor going up against this New York Yankees offense, they're going to be very popular today. But you know what? I don't care about what is popular, what isn't when it comes to sports betting, because all you want to do is get winners. And all you want to do at PrizePicks, where you're able to play in states that aren't legalized yet, all you want to do is get winners and get correlation. And that's what we're able to do here. There's no doubt about it. Aaron Judge against anybody. He's actually been better against righties. Maybe there's something there long term, but still pretty elite against left-handed pitching, even if it's a little bit of a dock. The guy has a 719 expected slugging. That's best in baseball for any qualifying hitter. Pretty absurd looking at Rizzo, 548 expected slugging. LeMahieu only 480. I said he's never going to be a guy. Mainly his launch angle has been an issue. 3.1 degree launch angle. The right-handed Christian Yelich, if you will. Loft the ball up a little bit more, gentlemen. That's for sure. But as it stands right now, I'm looking at Judge and the correlation there. We've done this so many times in the past against bad pitching, and Mike Minor on the season is just a gas can. A 526 expected slugging so far in his starts, a 353 xWOBA. But the main thing, a 19.6 degree average launch angle, Aaron Judge could hit a pop fly out of Yankee Stadium. That's legitimately something that could happen today. So I'm going to call that a pop fly, ridiculous StatCast home run on the horizon for Aaron Judge. So those are my 3 plays for the day, fam. We've got the under of 0.5 runs plus RBIs for Nolan Arenado. Judge, Rizzo, LeMahieu over 0.5 home runs with the correlated play. Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases, which is nice minus money around the industry. But the main thing is it's correlated to his home run. That's what matters. Make sure you power play it. Make sure you get that 5X so you're taking full advantage of that outcome taking place here. That shouldn't shock anybody. You want the best plays, and he is the best play on the board in terms of home runs pretty much every single day that he tees it up. So, guys, let me know what you think of my plays below in the comment section. If there's anything else you guys are more interested in putting into play over at PrizePicks, I would love to hear it. But most of all, I just want you guys to take advantage of promo code AWESEMO. Get that $100 first match deposit bonus. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the MLB.